Hey coach, in this video I'm going to talk about your why story. Your why story is very important because what we do as coaches is we show people what we've done to help inspire and motivate people to do the same thing, okay? We're very authentic, we're very genuine. I call it the coach magic. That's what makes this whole business model work, is that we're totally doing it and it's working, and we have no problem sharing that with others. So your why story is important because it'll help you connect with someone. Someone might find that inspiring. You might connect to someone based on a common struggle or a common goal. So you need to really reflect on how did your journey start, okay? So think back to the beginning. Something made you decide to make a change. How were you feeling back then? What was the problem? Was it you had trouble walking up the stairs, or you're on too much medication, or you're just feeling depressed and funky, okay? Or you're just, you're the biggest you've ever been, none of your clothes fit. Like, what started that? And then think about the emotions associated with that, okay? Did you feel embarrassed? Were you angry? Were you sad? Did you have low self-esteem? Think about all that stuff. And then think of the moment that made you decide, I've had enough, I've got to make a change, okay? And what was it that made you choose something related to Beachbody, okay? Then you share what happens after Beachbody, okay? If you finished the program, you've had results, obviously you're gonna share that. If you're still during your journey, that's okay. You're sharing what's going on with your journey. Share your successes, okay? And share how things have changed for you in a positive way. Now, on the flip side, what's happened? Are you happier? Have you lost weight? Are you sleeping better? Are you doing less medications? All that kind of stuff, because that is going to be part of your story. Now, if you want to talk about struggles are awesome. Just make sure you talk about your struggle, how Beachbody helped you overcome it, okay? So your why story is really important. We also call it the elevator speech because it should be short. You should be in an elevator, be able to do this spiel for 30 seconds to get people's attention, and you're done, okay? You don't want to be like forever because people will just tune out. It's just how it is, okay? So you got to develop your why story and take some time to flesh this out. Now, if you have a super giant long story, chances are you can break that up into different stories. What do I mean by that? Let's say you had multiple reasons for starting a program. You couldn't get to the gym because it just took too long. You didn't know what to eat in order to lose weight. I mean, there's a lot of different things. So you could have multiple stories, and that's perfect because some person may have all the time in the world to do a workout. So if you're telling them about how this T25 was perfect for you because you could get your workout done and over with, and the gym was like twice as long and hard, that's not going to appeal to someone who has all the time in the world. But what might appeal to them is they don't know how to portion control. They have no freaking clue. But see, you've done maybe the 21-day fix, and you've done that, and you were in the same boat. You're like, I don't know how much I'm supposed to eat. I just followed this system and it worked for me, okay? So having different stories is perfect. So that way, when you're talking with people, with prospects, and you find out, what their struggle is, if you have a why story that coincides with that struggle, they're gonna be inspired. They're gonna be very interested in what you've done, and they'll start thinking to themselves, this person did it, and obviously it's working. You know what? I wanna learn more, okay? So that's the cornerstone. That is just so fundamental of what we do as Beachbody coaches, is share our story so that we can connect with people, okay? So give us some thought, have at least one story, okay? And then if you can think of more stories, build it and write it down, put it somewhere, okay? Because this is something you're gonna be doing over and over again. And you should also start developing a coach story. Why did you become a coach? And it has to be more than just, well, I like the products and I want to help people. It's got to be more than that, okay? You can base it around financial income. Well, I've always wanted to buy a new car, or you know what, I want to retire my wife so she doesn't have to work. Like, you should have some sort of story, and the longer you're a coach, the more detailed and more concrete that story is going to be. But just get the wheels turning on that one, because soon enough you're going to be recruiting coaches as well, so you're going to have that why story, okay? So your homework assignment is to come up with at least one fitness story but go ahead and do as many as you can and start brainstorming on a coach why, okay? And then I want to hear about it. So we'll get on a call and we can talk it over. I'm really interested about your why story because it's going to be crucial for your business.